Today it's Sunday. Let's do a reading about love. Let's see what's in the air. Okay, I'm gonna pull an oracle card to understand what is who is this reading for. So let's see. Who is this reading for? Seeking pleasure. I cannot show you the picture, but this is for someone who wants to find pleasure in their love life. So not just love, but also pleasure, fun. I mean, I can show you just so you can understand, right? Like very fast, because I don't know. Some tarot reader on YouTube, they hide the thing. I wouldn't hide it, but I don't want to be blocked or okay, let's pull now 3 oracle cards to understand this. Oh, okay, let's pull this one. Tarot cards. First one is 7 of Cups. Second one is 9 of Wands. The other one is the Devil. That is very much connected with the seeking pleasure, because I don't see the devil always in a negative way, right? Sometimes the devil is exciting if we know how to use the devil energy, right? If we know how, if it's not addiction, but it becomes an energy that we use for fun, for enjoyment, for pleasure, right? Great, okay. So the first card is the 7 of Cups. And I think right now there is I want to pull an oracle card before saying anything. I'm gonna pull an oracle card from Botanical Dreams Oracle. Self-acceptance. I think one of the reasons you are seeking, there are a lot of reasons why you're seeking pleasure, you know. The things can be that, or you are in a relationship but you want something outside the relationship, and don't feel guilty. It happens, unfortunately or fortunately, you know, because you feel the desire of something different, or you are looking for a partner that also can give you physical pleasure, that is like, you know, good in bed, or good at kissing, good at touching, or you're just seeking for pleasure. You don't want a relationship, you just want fun. Okay, these are 3 possibilities, and you are one of those. One of the self-acceptance, one of the reasons you want to you want more pleasure is because you think, or maybe it is like that, it is true, that in the connection with someone else, you will, in being loved, in being desired, you will also, you know, start loving yourself more, starting accepting yourself, yourself more, you know. And I think part of this, it's true. I mean, we should like be, our self-acceptance should be independent from another person. But I also think that sometimes when we are in a relationship with someone who likes us, who enjoys our bodies, who kisses us in a certain way, who adores us, but not in an addictive way, you know, adore us, that likes us, where, you know, sex is good, we feel good, we feel more creative, we feel that we accept ourselves better because we like our body, we see our body through the eyes of the other person. And again, there is nothing bad in that, you know. We are social beings, we are done, we are we've been created to engage socially, to grow with other people. So it's okay if you're looking for someone else, also because you want to feel more accepted also by yourself, right? Let's see, I want to pull another one for the Seven of Cups, Seeds of Love. And also you want to fall in love, of course. I think for some of you, most of you, it's just a search for love. You know, you want to enter into a relationship maybe through another way, which is the physicality, the chemistry. And then from that, you hope that, you know, there is sometimes it happens, sometimes that chemistry can become a beautiful, loving relationship. Sometimes instead it's just chemistry. And I think it's wise if you recognize which is which. And you also don't start attaching yourself to something that right now, maybe it's just physical, it's just chemistry. And you start hoping that it's something else. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I think it's very healthy for you to, you know, you put the seed of love, like for this card, you put the seed of love in that, and if it grows, it's fine. Otherwise, go to put other seeds of life in other area of your life for other people, etc., etc. Okay, now we have the Nine of Wands. I think that the Nine of Wands, for some of you, it's getting hard to find someone who can give you the physical pleasure that you want. Some of you, not all of you, this is different messages, and I think for some of you, this search for this seeking pleasure, this search for pleasure is being hard, but not because maybe you're not meeting anyone, but because you're not meeting someone who can meet you physically on that level, right? Let's see if there is more. I think with Nine of Wands there is also another part of you, another part of this collective that it's closed to physical pleasure. Maybe for some of you can be difficult to, you know, have an orgasm. Let's say honestly that, or like being touched. You know, for some of you, you want to seek pleasure, but you also are afraid of it. But you know that if you start interacting with another person, maybe you can heal that part of you that is a little bit right now dormant, a little bit inactive, right? Okay, let's pull like one card and let's see if we need another one. Eagerness. I want to read this one. This one needs to be read. 55. Eagerness. Everything that you dare to hope for has come to you through your wishing and working. Every day of your journey through the garden of life, you have found new ways to expand your mind and refine your sensibilities. You still see the world through curious eyes that long to know all there is to know. But now you have the patience and wisdom to truly believe that everything happens at the right time. Your eagerness, okay, I need to move. Okay, for the collective, I told you that it's difficult to find the person who gives the physical pleasure you want. This eagerness is telling me that right now you're not settling. Right now there is a part of this collective that is not settling, is not entering in physical connection that are not enjoyable, that are not yummy, or you know, also spiritually, you know, it has to be something that is worth your time, and you are wise now and you are more aware of who you choose to share your life and also your bed with. Good, I like that for you. Do we have to pull another one? No, that's to the Devil. The devil, this desire, this attraction, this fire. Abundance. It's very, how do you say, lavishes, you know? I mean, you really are desiring to have this abundance of kisses, abundance of touching. I'm not talking about just the sex, the sex. I'm talking about that desire to have being touched, the desire of being kissed, of being, someone who touches your hair, your hands, and yes, also the rest. But you also desire that. I don't know. And then what else we need to know? Forest bathing. Yeah, like wild sex, wild kisses. Yeah, the devil here is like really moving toward sexuality that is wild. That is abundance, that is, let's do another one because I like this. This devil energy, it has also a warning, right? Sense of wonder, yeah, wandering in someone else's arms. See, there is this kind of woman who is, yeah, there is this like longing. I love that. And but the devil also has a warning. You know, when you enter in something like this, try to not become because it's easy to become addicted to the search of pleasure first, but also to the pleasure itself. It's really easy to become addicted at a certain point, not being able to discern love from lust. So be careful, life can be fun. We can have sex with people safely. It can be fun, but don't be wise enough to discern lust from love. And maybe you can have both. Maybe there are both good, but also like right now you're looking for lust and / love, but that for a lot of you that is like after. Maybe you say, okay, I want lust to start and then we'll see, right? I like that. I'm gonna put another oracle card. This was a reading about lust, not about love, but it's fun. Okay. One more advice for this collective. Why these cards are mess or whatever? They are like, okay, this one. All is connected. I do love this message. All is connected. And this can also be more like a wide meaning that is your search is for pleasure, but also for connection. Someone who you can have long conversation, maybe after sex or like even during meals, like you touching your hand and you talk and you laugh. Your desire is also for connection. It's not just about lust and love, but also connection. Kind of someone who can be a friend with benefit and then a lover with the friendship, something like that, right? Okay, 12. And if it's not you, can be the other person, right? The cross watcher, how do you call these things in tarot? Okay, 12. All is connected. Innovation, transformation, growth, release. A girl sits on a tree trunk and holds leaves in her hands, while others blow away in the wind. A small spider holds few leaves together with his fine filament, even though the wind threatens to tear them apart. Don't be afraid of changes. Release your fear by letting go. Change is hard and often painful, but it is the only way to grow. You may drift, but you will never lose yourself. Life goes and nothing ends. Not better or worse, but different, and in that change lies one. Okay, for me, this one is for a part of this collective that is in a relationship that is not fulfilling emotionally and physically too. And so it says, find a way to change, find a way to find pleasure, find a way, don't be afraid of talking to your partner, don't be afraid of experimenting. See, I don't remember now, but there was like a transformation. Don't be afraid to experiment. The wind of change, you know, see all these like leaves leaving. Transform your idea, the idea you have of love, sexuality, and connection, and maybe become more open to that. Don't be close. Don't be too small. I don't know. Take what it's for you and let go what it's not for you. And if you resonate with this reading, please like, subscribe, comment, and that's it. Bye.